divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. Gets past one man, and he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. Already here, they're audible to something else.
Bronco 80. Hey, Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Ready?
They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. At the 23-yard line. Short throw to Musgrave. If you're these receivers, you've got to be ready, because if he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
And he's got room. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Gets it quickly out wide to Thornton. And he'll go off of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Zero hesitation that time. That was a get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to it.
Now 2nd and 5.
Get it. 19, 18, 19.
Inside give to Davis. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 18. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Atlanta.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go. Step. Ready.
That's to the tight end, Musgrave. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another first down.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Here we go. Ready, ready.
Tootin looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Falcons are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0.
Harrison Butker is set
touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 24-yard line.
Okay,
Looking to
ready?
put a drive together.
Contact team. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Check track. Check track.
To throw is Milton. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Ready? 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Milton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
60 Vices.
To throw, it's Milton. Powering forward. And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Let's go. At the 39-yard line.
Here's Milton now to throw. They set up the screen. Lachan has it. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Check Bronco 80. Ready?
Running right, here's Lachan. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Now Milton. And it's intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. And the Falcons are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time.
So often on these RPOs, we see the ball get from the quarterback to the receiver in what feels like a nanosecond. But on this play, he actually cleared coverage downfield a bit before the ball got to it. The net result, though, a considerable gain.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second down and 6 now.
Ready?
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
We really didn't have any doubt that he was going to be one of the top-rated rookies coming into the league, especially as a runner. And he's given us no reason to change our minds. That's a big-time run, and the production that he showed us in college is translating very well into the National Football League.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big...
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bashal Tootin, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go, Reed, go. Ready.
Throwing is Milton. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And it makes the score 21-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor. It's caught inside the 25. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 44 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on. 65, 7.
Here's Milton. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Trey Tucker from 21 yards away. And the Buccaneers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Buccaneers 7. Cam Little to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Falcons. Jamison Williams, 65 yards. And the Falcons continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Let's go.
They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first. And this is caught at the 20. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 65 yards. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize. But when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch. Take it to the house. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
Check smash. Hands on 80. 70, give a look. Warriors, 70. 7 Pirates. Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
19, cut 19.
They'll look to throw here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield, almost close to the 40 before being taken down. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. 66 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Hawk 70. Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Hey, roll. Ready.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Throw caught by Musgrave. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Here we go. 70 left. Let's go.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 23-yard line.
Completes this one to Thornton. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Dante Thornton, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And attempted a deep ball there, and they didn't get it. But boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. There he goes left side. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. Butker now to add the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Get your money, y'all. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute that's how this
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Let's go now.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Abdul Carter just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Here we go. Set. Ready, right?
They go play action here on 1st down. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Here's 2nd and 10.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Looking to throw. Milton. Blitz coming, and down he goes. 3rd and 20. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they get it to him again. Isaiah Foskey brings him down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on her. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now a handoff running through the middle. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Falcons. Bayshore Turton, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Ready.
Right back to A-Chain on second down. And a push forward to the 37, gain of 2. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And, look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But we're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the third quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they got this game well in hand.
Here's 3rd and 9. Again, it's A-Chain. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 4-yard line. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
That's good for a first down.
Up the middle, A-Chain. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 49 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now the former Syracuse man, McQuinn Allen. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
A run straight ahead with A-Chain. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. On the handoff, it's A-Chain. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. A gain of 2, just like we saw on 1st and 2nd down as well. Deuce is wild. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Let's go now. 19, start.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard.
Ready, set.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Falcons. Bashir Turton saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Falcons are moving closer to a date now, the NFC Championship game, as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Right back to A-Chain on 2nd down. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
That
was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Trying a little razzle-dazzle on third and short. And not get the few inches he needs. He's going to go backwards. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to fourth down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Check that.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out to this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. The Falcons on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. The Falcons send out their punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And there is a lot of shock in the stadium. The top seed, the favorites, really getting handled thus far in this divisional round and getting close to a disappointing one-and-done scenario in these playoffs. 79 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
The career's more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can butcher either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to
line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
H-Chan here, they stay on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 10.
Ready?
They'll give this to H-Chan. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Cougar 19. Go.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. That flag, that'll push him back 5. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?